Thank you for turning to page 121. Today we're going to take a look at a pair of monsters, related monsters to be sure, out of the monster manual. This is the Otyugh. Otyugh is a great mid-level monster, and definitely something you can place in an encounter. So there's 1 to 2 appearing, armor class 3, 6 to 8 hit dice, 3 attacks, 1 to 8, 1 to 8, 2 to 5 damage. They inflict disease, they are never surprised, standard magic resistance, low to average intelligence, alignment is neutral, and they are medium or large depending on how many hit dice they've got. I make the 8 hit dice one, the large one. These weird monsters are omnivorous scavengers, not at all hesitant about adding a bit of fresh meat to their diet of dung, offal, and carrion. They hate direct sunlight or bright light, so they are found underground in most cases. Usually 90% only a single individual is encountered, for Otyugh typically live in partnership with other subterranean monsters. The Otyugh will dwell in a true state with other powerful monsters in order to scavenge droppings and other leavings. In most cases, Otyugh live in piles of dung and rubbish and thrive there. The Otyugh has a sensory organ stalk and 2 tentacle arms, which protrude from the hideous body. The eyes are always thrust above the offal the creature lairs under, and this prevents surprise. Its tentacles have sharp ridges and are used to deliver smashing blows to prey. The creature's mouth is sucker-like and filled with many teeth. If it bites any victim, it is 90% likely to inflict the victim with typhus, a disease. These monsters have no interest whatsoever in treasure as humans know it, but their partners may, occasionally making them guardians of treasure they value, and making that a condition of the Otyugh dwelling in semi-symbiosis with them. Otyugh speak their own language and are semi-telepathic, thus able to communicate with other life forms when the Otyugh so desires. And we're going to take a look at his brother, the Neo-Otyugh, in just a minute. So I've used this guy many, many times as a DM. I really enjoy them. I put them in some kind of room or lair or collapsed area or something, and it's always bad smelling, and the players now are pretty savvy. They realize that probably is an Otyugh lurking in there, but they can be a good encounter. They can be great role-playing. I had one group that went out of their way to feed an Otyugh and really befriend it, and they eventually started communicating with it, and they made it a deal. Hey, we run an inn in town. We'll put you in a wagon, we'll move you at night. What do you think? You want to live in the basement and eat up all our garbage? It took some convincing and took a few rolls on my part as the DM, but the Otyugh said, yeah, let's do that. And he was living down in the basement. The help learned to be very careful to not go to that end of the basement, lest they give the Otyugh something different to eat. But the inn thrived because they had a built-in garbage disposal. I'm sure many other players have done the same thing. So that's the Otyugh. I would put this guy as a medium-level encounter, 5th to 8th level, right around in there, depending on how many members of the party there are. Now we're going to look at its cousin, the Neo-Otyugh. And there he is. Handsome brute. I love this picture, by the way, at the bottom. The Neo-Otyugh, 1 appearing, just him himself, armor class 0, formidable, 9 to 12 hit dice, number of attacks 3, damage 2 to 12, 2 to 12, 1 to 3, special attacks disease, special defense never surprised, standard magic resistance, average to very intelligent, neutral, and large. Neo-Otyugh are a larger, more intelligent species of Otyugh. They conform to the general characteristics of Otyugh and are even more aggressive in their hunting of prey. Also, the Neo-Otyughs are slightly better at telepathic communication. Some specimens of these creatures reach 8 feet in diameter and a height of 3 feet or more. The hide of a Neo-Otyugh is even tougher than that of an Otyugh, although the appearance is similar. These are great upper level encounters. If you're somewhere around, your party's somewhere around 8th or 9th level, these are a great encounter for them, simply because they almost always get surprised. They are formidable. The armor class 0, 9 to 12 hit dice. That's going to put them in the range of 50 to 60 hit points. It's going to be a tough fight. I love Otyughs. I love Neo-Otyughs. I've used both many, many times. I love the monster manual. There's so many good things in here for your average group to encounter and kind of deal with. So let me know in the comments below how you've used the Otyugh or the Neo-Otyugh. If they're a great encounter, something you don't really use, if you've had a group adopt one and put it in the cellar of some place to eat the food. I've used these as encounters also in old dilapidated buildings where it was used as the garbage disposal, but the place for whatever reason fell into ruin, but the creature was still down there lurking. It's a great way to kind of surprise your players when they're exploring just an old abandoned temple or something. It's just a nice little monster to have waiting down in the basement. But let me know what you think, if you've used them and how you've used them, and I'd be really interested in seeing it. Also, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Tell your friends. Let's keep growing the channel. Take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there. And that's all I've got today on page 121. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.